My name is Connor Garrett, and I'm a part of the audience.
My name is Tristan Sampson, and I'm a part of the audience.
My name is Darius Mallory, and today I'll be talking about why it could be better to work in a food industry job rather than a corporate job. Picture two 23-year-olds 5 years into their careers. One is sitting in a cubicle staring at a laptop at 9 p.m. because quick call turned into 3 hours, dreading the word synergy more each day. The other is a host, or they started as a host at their food industry job, got promoted to server within 6 months, and then shift lead within another, and is now the assistant manager of the restaurant, making 6 figures with tips, setting her own schedule, and training the next generation of hosts. Both paths are real, and more people than you think are choosing the second one. Not because they couldn't get a corporate job, but because working in the food industry could be better and could create a winning lifestyle rather than working in a cubicle for 10, almost 11 hours a day sometimes. After researching data, burnout statistics, and industry growth projections across both fields, I found a pattern that is very surprising. According to a 2025 Gallup survey, 67% of all corporate workers report experiencing burnout symptoms at their current job. This is up sharply from 52%, which was in 2021. The APA's 2025 Work in America survey found that millennials and Gen Z corporate workers report burnout rates as high as 74%. This burnout shows to your employees. Burned out employees are 2.6 times more likely to be actively job hunting and 63% more likely to call in sick. Unmanageable workload and eroded work life boundaries are the top drivers, with more than a quarter of salaried workers reporting they're now regularly working outside of business hours just to keep up with their job. Meanwhile, in the food industry, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects food and beverage serving jobs will grow 5% from 2025 to 2034, faster than the average for all occupations, generating over 1 million job openings a year. Food service management roles are projected to grow 6% over the same period, faster than average, with about 42,000 management openings a year. Corporate burnout is clearly real and growing, while the food industry is expanding. And I want you to see exactly what makes food industry work stand out once you look past the stereotypes of just a restaurant job. In the food industry, you're promoted much faster than almost any other field. It's an industry built on internal promotion. Many restaurant managers and even owners started out as servers and bussers and hosts, which are the lowest level of the work industry for food. They work their way up directly through their job, with visible performance, rather than years of waiting for a title change. That means someone with drive can go from an entry level to management in a fraction of the time it typically takes in a corporate hierarchy, because your job in the food industry is based on how well you work. Food industry workers also have a different level of schedule flexibility corporate jobs rarely can match. Restaurant hours naturally accommodate people who need or want non-traditional schedules. It's the industry that employs more 16 to 19-year-olds than any other occupation, precisely because of that flexibility. Between these ages, you're typically in high school or college, which the work schedule can accommodate because of how different it is. The same flexibility scales up. Shift-based scheduling lets food industry workers structure their income and time off around their own lives, not a fixed 9-to-5 schedule. You're also paid differently because tip and shift-based roles mean a server or bartender's income responds immediately to how well they work that night. A direct feedback loop most corporate roles can never offer. On the management side, the median food service manager salary was $65,000 in 2024, with real room to grow through bonuses, owner stakes, or multi-unit oversight. Every person choosing between these two paths is choosing a very difficult day-to-day life. There's two versions of this career. Imagine sitting 5 years through a cubicle, still waiting for promotion that depends on someone above you leaving or quitting, checking email after dinner because the boundary between work and home quietly disappears. Now you can also imagine 5 years running your own section of a growing restaurant group, having been promoted twice already, setting a schedule that works for your life, and watching your income grow with your effort instead of a performance review cycle. As I've shown you today, the food industry offers faster advancement, real flexibility, and a workforce that isn't drowning in the burnout defining corporate life right now. While corporate burnout climbs toward record heights, the food industry keeps growing, promotes from within quickly, and pays people directly for the effort they put in. Looking at the data on burnout and growth side by side made it clear to me why so many people are choosing the kitchen over the cubicle and staying. I'm asking you to look past the assumption that a real career has to start behind a desk and give the food industry a genuine check. Thank you.